Hey y'all, Pisces from kpisces.com, and I'm here with your Mercury retrograde slash appointments slash bookings info. So let's just do it, because we already know it's going to turn into a reading, because every time I'm on here, it's going to turn into a reading. So let's just get started. So you guys, I just want to say, booking. When you go to the website, kpisces.com, you go to a few of the services offered. I have more than a few services offered, and the only thing with my readings, most of them, is that they are live readings, obviously. Phone and Skype. That's 99% of my readings. Okay, I do video file readings for people who are like on the other side of the world, because it's kind of difficult for the Australian clients and like Singapore and stuff like that have, or India, who, you know, are like millions of, you know, hours away from us, and it's kind of hard sometimes with that. But I do Skype phone for those of you who don't purchase a video reading and you're like across the world somewhere. I mean, US and Canada, you know, is really easy. But okay, so that out the way. I do have a few more services that I'm putting back up, and a few new ones that I'm doing, but I'm not going to do them until after the retrograde, which you may already know. So I put up my past life overview ones for the past life. The mediumship readings will more so just be, you know, live, obviously. I don't have a separate option for mediumship readings. If you get a regular reading, whether it's love or a general reading, we'll just talk about it whenever you bring it up. So, alright, so let's just get into this other thing. So, let's talk about predictive astrology. I love astrology, as all of you may already know. And let me break it down for you. So I am a Pisces, duh, with a Virgo ascendant. Okay, so I have Saturn in my 10th house, which is, you know, work, status, and all that kind of thing. You can look it up, my 10th house astrology. Venus is there right now, and Mars is in my 9th house of travel and higher philosophy and all that kind of good stuff. I'm not going to get into all the details because we'd be here all day. So, so this is what brings me to my next point with predictive astrology. Obviously, intuitively, I already know what things coming up for me, but I'm just going to tell you guys. So, usually, you know, if you're working anything, if you have any kind of service, you can have clients from, you know, housewives to doctors to lawyers to whatever. So, I'm going to say, if you are, I recently had a high-profile client contact me and ask me to come do some parties for them. It is across country. It's in California. I do travel for work. This is my 9 to 5. So I do travel for work. I do sign confidentiality contracts, okay? Because I don't name drop over here. I don't name drop. I don't see the fun in name dropping and telling people's business like that, especially on video. I don't do that. So I do sign confidentiality contracts for those of you who are profile celebrity and you want to talk to me or you want to have me for something, which is fine. So I'm going to be traveling to California and doing those parties here soon. So hey, another thing, we're going to jump into this reading. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I already taped this, okay? So I had the cards already out. You know, I like to do things live, but since the cards are already out and I went to go do it and I left the cards sitting out, so I'm just going to do it. So let's just start with Capricorn. What I got for Capricorn? Oh Lord, the King of Cups. So I have the King of Cups. So what I feel about this for Capricorn is that a lot of things that you've been mulling over in your mind, you are content with the decisions that you're making right now. If you are looking for love, maybe somebody will come back that was good to you in the past, or maybe you didn't finish a relationship. But I feel like as far as the general consensus for Caps, I think that this is you being happy and content with the decisions that you've made during retrograde. I feel like the dust is settling, okay? And if it isn't, get your shit together. Next, Aquarius. Aquarius, I got Ace of Wands reversed for you. So when I get the Ace of Wands reversed for you, Aquarius, what I feel about it is that some of you may be not seeing the results of a decision that you may have made, okay? I think some of you may be sitting still, trying to wait for the okay for something to go on. But with it being an ace and it's fire, I kind of feel like it's going to turn out for you, all right? So if you're waiting on the okay or the decision, I feel like it may be in your favor. It's just not come as fast as you want it. Pisces. Look, y'all, I'm about passed out when I pull this card. Bam. Okay, Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles with Pisces obviously would be money coming in, but that's another thing. So when I look at it in regards to relationships, what I feel about it is, well, okay, so it could be money trickling in, relationships trickling in, or maybe you're starting to get what you need in a relationship from somebody you've been wanting it from. So I feel like maybe if it's a communication issue, that it could be coming in little by little and just like, you know, getting bigger, you know, as time goes on. I feel like you may be feeling the whole fruit of this thing maybe by March is what I see, late Feb, early March. But I feel like the communication here during this retrograde could be trickling in, or the relationship getting a little better, or maybe you're getting more offers or whatever it is. So Pisces, that's good. Aries. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. Aries. Aries, Five of Wands. Okay, Five of Wands. This is what I feel about this. I don't see it as negative. I see it as, what I feel from it is you like almost not like a machine, but turning around, handling everything that comes your way. I feel like, I don't feel like you'll get backed up in the decisions that you have to make, but I think it's maybe a lot of decisions that you need to make. Okay, Aries. I think that you'll be on top of this thing. I mean, I feel like you're going to be holding your own during this process. But I think there's going to be a lot of things, like maybe people are going to want you involved in a lot of different things. Maybe you're going to have yourself in the middle of a lot of things, but I feel like it's going to be a lot of stuff that you have to make your decisions about and get it handled. That's all. Nothing hard for Aries. Taurus. Taurus, I got Two of Swords reversed. So Two of Swords reversed, what I'm feeling like this for now for you, Taurus. I feel like, okay, some of you may be, okay, so I feel like some of you may be feeling like some of the decisions you've made, you'll start kind of, okay, you'll be deciding that, okay, this is what I need to do. I feel like it's more like you deciding okay, you know how you go through something and then you be like, all right, well, these are the facts of the situation and this is what I need to do about these facts. I feel like this is what it is. I think that you'll be deciding on a lot of things and coming out with what it is that you're planning on doing soon. But I think that you'll be making these decisions here. Gemini. I got Knight of Swords for Gemini. So Gemini, maybe you're going to be kicking ass and taking names. I don't know. But I kind of feel like for Gemini, this is you. Okay. I feel like you've been thinking about making these certain decisions. And I feel like what this means for the retrograde, even though it's in the retrograde, you've thought about it long enough, I feel, that you maybe just be pushing forward and doing what it is that you decided you wanted to do. Hey, nothing wrong with it. Cancer. Cancer, I got the Sun for you. So Cancer, what I felt like for the Sun for you, I felt like, well, I feel like a lot of things are making sense to you. I think that the light will be will shine down on the decisions that you made that you think may have been bad ones. And I think it'll make you smarter for the next decisions you're going to make. But I just feel like you're going to be opening your eyes to a lot of new things and a lot of old things that went on. Maybe you want to redo some things, but I feel like it's a new day for your thoughts and on things before. Like maybe you're seeing things clearer than you used to before, depending on who it's about, whatever decision it is. Leo, boom. Eight of Wands reverse. Leo, what I feel about this for you, I think that you may be feeling at this point that you've probably, okay, so some of your decisions haven't hit they may have turned out differently than what you thought they were going to turn out, okay? I think that you can still go pick these wands up and go make another decision, but I don't feel like you'll salvage everything, but I think that you may be able to fix some things that didn't hit where you planned on them hitting, but I think that you'll be okay as long as you see your mistakes for what they are, okay? And not try to deny that you fucked up, if you fucked up. Or if this is pertaining to you, it could be somebody realizing they made a mistake and, ooh, too late. Virgo. Virgo, we have the Two of Wands. So what I feel like for the Two of Wands, I guess you're going to be making a lot of plans. And it could be you making plans about which direction you want to go. I feel like you maybe have a few options on what it is you want to do, Virgo. And I think that you could be happy about these decisions and almost can't pick which one you want to choose. Same thing, pick what you want to choose. So, I think that what you're going to be doing is deciding which, like, everything is level and everything is straight. What I think you want to, Virgo, what I think you're going to be doing is making sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be. Like when you fix your bed and you want to make sure it's straight on either side, you back up and look at the full picture, and then you decide where to go from there. Virgo, I think that's what you're going to be doing. I really do. Okay. Virgo, Libra. Libra, we have Four Pentacles. So, the Four Pentacles here, Libra. Okay. What I feel about this with you, I feel like you may be stretching yourself thin. I almost feel like there could be situations in which maybe you've been given too much and not getting enough back, and now you're starting to realize, hold up, wait a damn minute. What's left for me? Okay? I feel like you've just been giving out, giving of yourself and not giving, not holding something for yourself. There's nothing selfish about taking care of yourself, Libra. Sometimes people just have to wait. Nurture yourself, Libra. Just saying. Scorpio, strength. Okay, Scorpio, here's the thing. I feel like you're going to be holding your ground, okay? Oh, I see you putting your flag down, like boom, okay? This is the line. Cross it. I feel like there may be some things that I just feel like you're ready to just make this is the beginning of the year, and I feel like Scorpio is really just going to stand their ground on what it is that they want. This is what I want, and I think they're going to say it. And if you're not, are you going to cross this line? Or are you not? Are you here or there, up or down, left or right? And I feel like this is what you're going to be doing here during the retrograde. This is something that's really brewing up in you, and I see it like almost bubbling up like a pot, you know what I mean? Ooh. Sagittarius, I think you probably got the best card, but then it can be an issue. With the Lovers here, Sag, I think that you are going to be making a lot of choices. Maybe you'll have a couple more people, you know, trying to round the carriage, who knows? But I think that you could be making choices about what it is you want to do. Some of you may be trying to decide whether you want to move cross country for somebody or a relationship. I feel like you may have some family issues as well that you may have to take care of. And maybe you think moving is a choice, but really think this through before you make a big move, okay? But I think that you'll be making a lot of choices and trying to decide which way to go with this thing, whether it's love or money. It's going to be some choices there. But I feel like they'll be looking good and you'll be trying to decide which one to do. So guys, that's everybody. Pisces from kpisces.com. Check me out for a tell-all no holds barred reading. No lies, no lies, no lies. When you want lies, look in the mirror because I ain't got an hand.